Welcome.
to Shade in the City. It's your girl Trees here.
It's Nose.
And of course, we have our lovely guest host, VACAY-JayTV, here with us today to do what? None other than recap season 3, episode 1 of Force.
Word.
Do or I. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, y'all, I'm really upset because I could have sworn this was season 4. I'm so upset. I had to change my thumbnail, redo. I was so hot. No. You couldn't have told me this wasn't season 4. The final season. I was really upset about it.
There's so many season 4 final seasons. I'll chuck it up to that. Because a lot of people end their seasons on season 4. So I got you.
Right. Hey, Brandon. Hey, DeMarcus. You think it was an 8? I would have to give it a 7. But it was good. I mean, I like the fact that they caught us up, but we'll get into that. Hey, Danielle. Hey, Boo. I ain't seen you in a minute, but yes, we bike. We bike, girl. So yeah, y'all. Y'all drop y'all ratings in the comments if you haven't already. But before we get started, please make sure that you go ahead and do what? Hit that like button wherever you watching from.
And that subscribe button so you can join the family.
Okay. Because it is a big happy family over here, okay? And yeah, y'all, let's get into this recap because I got some questions. I still was a little lost. I feel like I got too many notes.
I was
That's how I know I didn't understand. I was like, I gotta write this down. I'm not gonna remember.
Me and DeMarcus are here, so let's do it.
I had questions until I got further in the episode. Then I went back and was like, oh, okay, that answers that.
Can I tell you how Diamond was old boy for like the first 30 minutes?
Not Diamond.
I could not remember that name to save my life. I knew it started with a D, but I was like, is his name D?
He's old boy.
I said his name is not D, and so literally the first half of my notes said old boy.
I said at least you ain't just put like Jannard's brother.
Oh no!
Did you remember Jannard's name?
Oh, that's the man. But I don't even like Jannard, and I remember his name.
Because you don't like him, that's why you remember his name.
I guess so. Because I was really upset. Here comes DeMarcus. It's Diamond. Steven said, "Hey, Steven." He said he gives it a 9. Okay. So y'all said it's high up there. Okay. All right, y'all. Well, let's get into it. Let's run this intro and let's get shady. Drip on the skyline pane. Shade in the city, true hit like a banger. I said it, I meant it, no need for disclaimers. Haters right away, but they just false claimers. Concrete beats are heavy like cinder. Looking for one, but the streets feel winter. No filters, no edits, I'm raw with my splinters. My life a movie, they watching the trailers. I'm not gonna hold you. Shade in the city, the life in the mold. You like and subscribe if you feeling the vibe. This is my word, I just let you inside. Said it, I said it, I'm not gonna hold you. Shade in the city, my words gon' console you. Like and subscribe if you feeling the vibe.
Feel like this would have you on Demon Time in the club, like our intro song.
On Demon Time? I mean,
I feel like it would have you, especially like when it starts off and then the little beat drop, it's like it would just have you on Demon Time, like if you was out. Just
you like this in the club, like
I'll be putting the poom poom on someone.
Whoa.
I'd be putting it upon someone.
Hey, I told you it was super sexy. You sent it to me. I was like, damn, I had to call you, be like, this is getting kind of hot over here.
All right, Tam, let me see if I can change it. Can I put us to the side? All 3 of us to the side so we can see the full picture.
Hey,
there
we
go. Hey. All right, Nels, you on duty as screenshot duty because I don't know what comes first, last. I don't know if you put them.
Oh, it's all in order.
Oh, it is in order. Okay.
Perfect.
Good. Look at you on your job. Good.
Girl, I was on it.
Hey, nobody's late. We on point.
And so okay, I'm not gonna skip ahead, but all right, let's start off. Right. So we see Tom. I'm excited. So we see Tommy. He rush out the bar upset. My notes say an old boy chases after him. Diamond.
I'm
telling you, I could not fake this. It literally. Please know when I'm saying "oh boy," I mean Diamond, y'all. So he's like, "What's going on?" And he instructs him. He's like, "Go pick up Vic." And he tells him, the feds is on the way to the spot. So Diamond, look, then I got it. I went back and changed it. So Diamond was like, "What are you doing?" And so Tommy said, "Look, We got business to handle. Just go do the shit. And Diamond was like, but you moving real weird. And he said, motherfucker, just do it. Okay, just do it like Nike, goddammit. And I said, well, anything about that.
And he went to do it.
Yeah.
We'll do it. No questions.
Weird.
So what do y'all think about this girl right here?
Maria. I love Maria.
Maria.
I love Maria. She's loyal. She loves Tommy. You know what I'm saying? Anybody loves Tommy, I love him. Now, even though most of his ladies be getting unalive every single time, I think I want her to survive. I think she's been surviving up until this time.
I want her to survive, but like you said, and I think that's why I feel iffy about her, because I want to like her, but because I know that Tommy has like a curse on him, I don't want to get attached to her. Does that make sense?
Well, she's lasted from last season to this season, so that's a good thing.
I mean, if you ask me, she lasted for 2 seasons because I thought we were on season 4. So she
right.
He's had girls that lasted for like a while.
In Power, yes, like Holly and Lakeisha, yes, but his own joint.
Did Holly last more than 1 season?
Who?
In Power. Holly lasted. Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she came and went the same season. Look, I'm wrong. Go ahead. You get into Maria. You want me to get into that, boo?
No, I can do it. So we find out, of course, Miguel is holding Maria hostage. And basically said, girl, you were sleeping with the enemy, so you are not my sister. Okay. She said she can do whatever she want, basically screw whoever she want, okay, because that's her man's and them, and she loved him. And I'm basically, and part of the reason why I'm even in love with him is because he ain't afraid of your ass. Okay. So he was like, all right, go ahead and act like a little child. I'm gonna treat you like one. All right. And regardless, you're gonna stay here until I figure out to deal with you. Then her crazy ass decides to pull his piece out his waist and pointed at her. I thought he was gonna beat her ass. It would have been well deserved if you asked me. Okay.
I think the only thing is, I think that I thought the same thing, but you have to remember, I think he's so dependent on her.
Yes.
He's not like an Ozzy dependent, but he's so dependent on her to keep him alive because he don't want to prick himself that, he ain't gonna hurt her.
I mean, he love his sister. He's not gonna beat her. He's not gonna hurt her. But when she did pull the strap,
get a slap or something once he got it from her. Like,
oh, can I be honest, y'all? I'm gonna wait till you get there, but this scene kind of annoyed me.
Why?
This one?
Yes.
Why?
Oh, I'm gonna hurt myself if you don't let me and Tommy be together. And then she's like, when she realized he was just sitting there like.
Her and Tommy was both like, and then we can't live without each other. Like,
yeah, that part.
No, it was just for me. Because not that I wanted her to take herself up out of here, but I feel like if you're gonna throw a threat out like that, you need to be in business. And the fact that he sat there like calling her bluff, and then she was like, I'm not gonna hurt myself because of you. I said, oh, you all weak ass. Oh,
she had to think. She had to think about it. Like, you can't live without Tommy, but then you're gonna take yourself out. Like, that don't even make sense. You know what I mean?
I was just like, they could have wrote this differently, but go ahead.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, basically, Trish just basically said the next part.
Right.
And then, she basically tells him, look, I'll make a deal with you. I won't snitch on you to Che about what you did to his son. Basically, if you leave Tommy alone. And, she tried to get him to promise to leave him alone. And, if she kept the secret, and he basically said, F you, because you ain't going nowhere anyway. So you ain't gonna be able to snitch no how.
Right. Now, DeMarcus, where are you getting this that he's not diabetic anymore?
Yeah, that is a question. I saw that comment. Like
where do we see that he was cured? By like did Merkovic get him something or
Merkovich?
Thank you. Steven said Miguel kidnaps Maria to create a leverage point against Tommy. Absolutely. I completely agree. DeMarcus said temper tantrum throwing Tommy and messy Maria. Well, so this is another thing, y'all. I was a little bit annoyed that Vic is still here. I could have sworn that I knew we didn't take him out, but I wanted him to be gone this season.
Did you skip all the way to the end?
Huh?
Did you skip all the way to the end?
Are we running shoes on?
Is that what you mean? Is that what you're talking about? Are you talking about what? Wait, are you skipping all the way to the last scene, or are you saying?
No, she's saying from last season. She's saying from last season. But you're saying from last season to now.
I'm saying from last season. I'm
mad
that Beck is still here this season.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Oh, that's the last scene, girl.
Yeah.
So basically, Diamond storms in, and he's like, and Vic is like, "What's going on?" And of course, because we know he's the narc, he's the ops. Okay. Yep. So everybody's like, yeah, he's like, what? Because he's scared. He's scared for his. He said, "I'm fighting for my life, man." So he tells Vic, "We found a snitch in the mist, and so we need to get our. We need to go." And Vic is like, "No, I'm not going anywhere until you tell me something." And that's another thing. Vic gives real bussy for me to be out here running these streets like he is, because he's not about that life, and we knew that from the beginning. So the fact that he's still here running both sides, but I will say, shout out to the end and the plot twist. I will say that. But yeah. So then the homeboys jump on him and escort him out.
So you ain't going where?
Right.
Where who?
Right.
Yeah. He been escaping these little situations more than a couple times. You remember last season? Like he had to shoot the detective in order to get out of him being discovered that he was a snitch. So yeah, man, he is a little weasel. That's what I call him.
Yeah, Steven, I'm with you. It's something about, and I guess the fact that he keeps getting away with stuff, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know. I just feel like we're not used to having a character that we, like the villain, I guess you could say, be able to stay around this long.
I disagree.
Okay.
Dre from Power. We wanted him killed. We wanted him killed every season. I got you.
When she said that, I was thinking of Dre. I knew you was about to say Dre.
You knew I was about to say Dre? Look, I wanted him dead every season, and they kept him around to the very end.
Everybody did.
You are absolutely right. Dre is a perfect example. Look, I got to give you your flowers.
It's all love.
I give you your thing.
We Power fan.
I had to keep.
Oh, did I skip? I'm sorry. Let me go back.
I had to keep it PG-13 because the picture I had before, the way the scene started out, I was like, "Oh, that was an accident." What we not about to do was post that.
You had the cheeks. You had the cheeks out.
Oh, Lord. I was like, VACAY would have loved it.
I mean, not his cheeks, her cheeks, yes. But if you had his cheeks, you could skip that one.
His cheeks. I meant the scene.
Yes. You know, I like.
Can I be honest? I didn't like this. Wasn't first of all, Jannard's not sexy to me.
Literally in my notes, I say we see Jannard knocking down Shanti on the boxing ropes, and this would be such a sexy scene if it wasn't Jannard.
Or her. I don't think she's cute.
Yeah, I mean, she's about.
I mean, does she have a body? Yes, and if you, I
could see her in a scene with somebody else. I would be okay seeing her in the scene with somebody
else.
If
they take her out of the like braids and cornrows and stuff like that, and they But for me, like, no, I mean,
they don't dress her up to be sexy though.
Right?
She's like the boxer chick. I got the plans and trying to run the show. Yeah.
She's like, what's the girl name?
Clarissa. Oh, not you comparing her to Clarissa.
Yeah, so if she dressed up, she would probably look awky as hell like Clarissa.
Oh.
No, that was a fucking perfect comparison, Chanel. Yeah. Y'all are on one tonight. I love it. That was a perfect comparison. Because I can picture her in a dress and she still wouldn't be cute.
She would look awky as hell.
Right. Damn. That's a good one.
So Shanti, she's trying to figure out what's going on, since they ain't heard nothing from Tommy. She's like, did you send a text? Like, did you snitch him out? Do he know about Maria and Tommy? And Janar's like, yo, just chill. I know Miguel. I seen him torture somebody. I bet you Tommy just getting tortured right now, and he like to take his time. So just chill.
Janar don't know shit.
He really don't.
Exactly.
And that's why she run him literally inside and outside the ring.
Absolutely. I agree.
So then we see the feds. they come in disappointed. Hold on, let me update the screenshot.
Hey.
So we see the feds, and you know, they find that the spot is empty, and Vic is gone, and so Stacy's trying to call Vic, and they hear the phone ringing in the distance, and so obviously it's left behind. So they think Vic gone, and I was like, well,
I didn't realize initially that's what she thought when she found the phone there. I didn't realize that she thought he was taken up out of here.
Honestly, I thought he was too until he came back on my screen. Again, I was wondering why he was still here. And so, of course, you know, Stacy does what she does best and starts crashing out because that's just what she do.
Yeah. This.
Hold on. Steven said the season begins with a return to the establishment's major source of tension. Despite the high stakes, he is committed to her, leading to a volatile confrontation with her brother Miguel. Not you giving us a synopsis.
This like some chat
that they would chat GPT.
GPT comments again.
Marcus said, I wonder how would Tommy feel about it if Shanti planned to send Miguel to pick up Maria and Tommy being together. How would Tommy feel if it was Shanti's plan? Wasn't, or no, that was Jannard's plan.
They was together when they said they
I was going to say, I felt like they plotted that because Jannard's not very smart.
Yeah, and he was coming off of being a junkie anyway, so
right. That's what I'm saying.
That's why she more like in tune with what's going on as opposed to him.
About that.
Yeah, Junkie Jannard.
Junkie Jannard.
He was Junkie Jannard. He was. That's why I said I don't think I could ever see him as attractive because when he was just sitting there with the snot running down his nose.
Yeah, that was nasty.
It was just
before that. I forgot all about that. He was still not attractive.
No, he never really was, but.
All right, so like expected, we see Tommy. He went over to Miguel's looking for Maria and kind of got his ass whooped a little bit, honestly. But Miguel basically told him, look, the only reason why you still alive is because I need you, because I want you to be. I ain't put you to the ground yet. Okay. And then he told him, look, I'll let Maria go. Okay, she ain't here. Miguel told him.
I thought he was lying.
I thought he was lying too.
That was the only thing I was like, so you just set up this scene. And that's why I said, I feel like that particular scene was poorly written because we did all this back and forth and you threatened him and whatever. And he's like, you're not going anywhere. And then you still let her go.
Yeah. I think the whole, listen, I'm going to tell Che.
I'm going to call her right then and there.
I'm going to tell, I'm sorry. I'm going to tell Che thing. I think that kind of set Miguel to be like, all right, well, go ahead. You ain't going to tell him? Then I'm gonna let you go. But this right here, I hated this scene right here. I hated this scene because it was overly dramatic. I can't live without her. I hated it, man.
It was giving.
You better not hurt her.
It was giving bitch ass Bill.
Yeah, exactly. Belligerent bitch ass Bill. You know what I'm saying? Like,
this can give Bill, but Bill can't give Tom.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Right.
Like it was just too dramatic for me.
And don't get me wrong, we know Tommy has feelings, but him like crashing out like this, like that's just not even. That's why I was like, oh, it gives me more Bill. Like I think he got his characters confused right now.
That's
like,
not
him. Maybe he was filming both at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
It's all about the writing, though. It's the writing.
Right. It is about the writing. That's true.
And they have him doing this, and I'm like, who the hell is this? This ain't Tommy. This ain't Cancel Christmas Tommy. Like, come on, man.
Not
over some tail? Like you crashing out over some tail, bro? Like, come on, stop it. Stop it, bro.
Well, Miguel told him that he's gonna give him permission to basically he's letting him live and conduct his business in the streets just to keep the peace with Che. But told him if anything happens to Maria, he will skin him. Okay.
So when he said that, something and this is just my right or mine. When he said that, something clicked off in my head, and I said, well, if it was me.
I thought he meant literally. We know he liked to torture.
He does.
Well, I feel because we know she's home now, but I was thinking, I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if by way of him doing something, Maria gets hurt. So he can't say he did it, but then use that as his excuse to go after Tommy.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think he wants his sister to get hurt in the mix. We did hear him say his plan for getting Tommy.
Yeah.
True.
By using his enemies.
Yeah. And he's not going to take him out. He's going to let somebody else take him out.
DeMarcus said Tommy is getting his karma for eliminating Angela. Yeah, that was wrong. I still miss Angie, even though
Why
you gotta do Angie like that?
She had to go. She had to go.
What's up, Mitchie Music?
Right.
Angela.
I actually thought that Tommy was setting up Shanti and Vic to take out each other. Shanti and Vic? I didn't see that, but I definitely could have saw Shanti and Jannard. Steven said their plot involves a strategic poke as they plan to use Jannard's position with the CBI, Shanti's strong leadership. If you don't stop giving me these damn cheats, he know what he's doing. That's why he laughing.
Steven, bro. Steven, come on, bro. I called it out like months ago. Stop it with the chat GPT, bro.
I know when it's you and you be on point, and I get, but that is
straight off the internet, B. Like, what's going on?
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Michi.
I think Angela got her karma. Boom.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna read that next comment. Go ahead. Or is it my go?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh God, y'all are funny. All right, thank you, babe. All right, so we get to see Milkovic.
Milk a bitch. Right?
Milkovic.
I call him Milk a bitch.
Oh, Milk a bitch. Okay. I didn't know we had no utters in this bit. So, Milkovic.
Oh, who's telling DeMarcus to apologize? Apologize for what?
Whoa. No, you see the title of his that's some weirdo. Who's that?
Okay, never mind.
That's a troll.
Okay.
Oh.
Those are trolls.
So Milkovic is locked up, but he has a meeting with his lawyer, letting him know that, look, I'm trying to sign these papers so I can get this extradition. And then apparently he's going to be released into Popo custody. Wink, wink, blink, blink. And then, you know, they could be a little shoddy, they ain't real right. And so Milkovic was like, oh yeah, tell Ortega I'm in debt to him and the Marquez cartel. And so then the lawyer said, yeah, he know that. And I guess the lawyer name is Chan. See, this is what I'm saying. I was so lost a lot the first half. But yeah, so Chan said he know that. And I said, ooh. And then I had to think about who the hell is Ortega?
And he with the cartel?
But have we ever seen him?
No, we haven't seen him.
Okay, because I feel like, because I'm gonna be honest with you, when I first saw Milkovic, I said, I don't remember Che looking like that.
But you know what, Trees? So yeah, I knew Ortega was with the cartel, but I didn't really think about the fact we didn't see him because he's with the cartel, you don't really see them, especially like, the big people. Don't DeMarcus got a wrench? He don't got a wrench.
I was gonna say, DeMarcus, can you take care of that, please?
DeMarcus got where's Blatant Truth? Where's she at?
She's not here tonight, I guess. But DeMarcus got a wrench now. He can put him on timeout or kick him out.
DeMarcus, get on your job, bro.
DeMarcus, you on the clock.
DeMarcus be looking up IMDb. He's too busy getting names and stuff.
No, you stupid.
All right, so then we see it, and it looks like the next day because it's daylight out, or at least it looks like it is. Yeah, because Tommy was in the car, daylight, right? Which I thought was weird. I would have thought Tommy, like I said, would have called that night to confirm it, but it's giving. You can definitely live without her because you didn't call her till the next day to make sure that she was okay, not in her brother's custody. But that's neither here nor there. So
it's the writing. It's the writing.
They're still pressed. But I can wait another day to make sure you still okay.
You have a great point. That is a great point right there.
So Tommy's on the phone with Maria.
Dang.
Make sure now that Miguel, did let her go and she's okay. And he wanted to go over to see her, and she was like, well, first you need to promise me that you'll never hurt Miguel. And he like, girl, all I need to tell you is that I love you. Okay. And she's like, well, listen, you can't come over here and get none of this. Okay. Until I hear those words. And then banged it on him. And you should have been like, and you just now calling me too? Yeah, homie, you're cut.
I thought that was weird too. You outside, at Ray J, talking about you had one wish. and then you wait this long to, get back to her. That was weird as hell. That was weird as hell. I think I got him to Marcus, so hopefully you got him. But yeah, and hey, I seen Candy come in. Welcome, babe. Candy loves TV. So look, that whole they can't live without each other was a game. Right, Michi, right. That was crazy.
It's giving you definitely can, because
that's why I didn't like that scene.
You went over there, got your ass whooped, about to get a piece put to your head, and he says, "Oh, I'll let her go. You don't confirm the night, right then and there."
All that for nothing. All that drama, all that for nothing.
I'd have been like, "All right, let me call her."
Bad writing.
Like, and then you wait the next day. That was so weird.
Is it this time or this time? Okay. So then we see Stacey. She and I meet up with her team. And she believes that Vic is unalive now, like we talked about. And so they have no other option but to go after Tommy. And so her team was like, girl, we got 3 of the top players in custody. We should be more concerned with convictions. What are you talking about? So then they happen to get interrupted in the middle of their meeting because one of her colleagues gets a phone call. Then Stacey gets a phone call telling her that she's supposed to meet up with this lady, Donna Jackson. Where'd Donna go? I seen Donna.
That's her right there.
Oh, that's her. She already there. Okay.
Yeah, I might be missing a picture.
And so Donna's giving Stacey her flowers for, delivering a direct line to the Mexican cartel, even without getting Tommy. And she's like, that's real impressive. So Stacey was like, yeah, but I just told the team that Tommy is our top priority. And Donna said, girl, drop that and accept your wins. Leave that alone. So she said, the public don't need to know you had a loss. And so she's like, there's a corruption scandal about to break with Mayor Bradley. I don't think we ever seen Mayor Bradley, but whatever. And they tell her, so, we think you are a good candidate to run for mayor. And so she was like, really? Me? Even after I tried to press charges against the CPD? And she said, girl, what we're going to do is work this narrative, with that you have a cop husband, and we're going to use that in our favor. And I said, she might not have a cop husband too much longer. But anyway, and so, they said, don't worry about it. You just focus on your RICO, and we going to focus on pressing these charges.
Right.
Girl, you do got a lot of notes.
I told you.
I'm sitting here like, look, I like it's coming back to me as you're reading, but I'm like, I ain't got none of this.
She got all the details.
Hey, Gemini. Oh, hey, Blatant Truth. We was literally just looking for you because we had people in the chat acting crazy.
I just asked about you. Yeah.
Gemini, peace, y'all. Hey, yeah, Stacey's obsessed with Tommy, like how Sax was obsessed with Ghost. Absolutely, but I feel like we see that with the prosecutor every show we watch for the most part. Yeah. Mayor Bradley. Oh, Mayor Bradley was in season 2. Okay.
Not memorable.
Right. The mayor position is there for her, but no, she won't Tommy. Right. Oh, and shout out, I love it. Girl, I love your picture. Go Giants.
The only mayor Treese may remember.
Gemini Don's a guy.
He wasn't elected mayor, but Tate.
Oh, I was gonna say Tate. Yeah, that's the only congressman political I care about.
Was he going for mayor? What was it?
I thought it was governor. Because he wanted to be Governor Tate.
Okay. So yeah, here we have Merkovic. He finally decides to open a piece of paper that he took out that stack in the contract that he signed, and there's, I don't know, some type of white substance in it, and
anthrax.
It was definitely.
I thought it was anthrax.
That's what I concluded. I'm like, it had to be like that.
My notes literally say, was that anthrax?
Yeah, it had to
definitely giving
some type of anthrax substance.
If we got any youngins in here, they ain't gonna know what the hell that is.
Right, because I was just like, what is so powerful that you just open it? I mean, it literally took seconds. And
yeah.
We were scared to open our mail.
You're right, exactly. Don't inhale it. Yep.
It's okay, but look, I said, but it's okay, Don. I'm a Giants fan. I know we suck, right? But we doing better this year than we probably have in a while. So I'm gonna just accept the little. I'm not gonna be Stacey. I'm accept the little wins, even if we didn't win. I'm accept the little wins that we get. You know what I'm saying?
Stay loyal, my G. Stay loyal, my G.
Yeah, stay loyal. Stay loyal. Big blue.
The Knicks. Yeah.
Well, whatever that substance is, it took my man up out of him.
Yeah.
Sure did.
Bye, Merka, bitch.
Okay. We did Donna. Okay. So Tommy comes over to confront Vic about, we were real close to getting popped. And so Diamond was like, so do you know who the snitch is? And Tommy said, I do. And so we see this man sweating bullets, telling on himself. He is a terrible criminal, a terrible liar. Everything about him is terrible. Okay. So Vic was like, well, who was it? Well, if I knew who it was, I would already took him out already.
Terrible.
Okay. So Tommy said, look, it was Shanti.
I love after he said that, the way Tommy looked over at Diamond like,
you see this ninja?
Right. And so Tommy tells him that it was Shanti. And basically she was just gonna have them, or no. What did he say? Okay, yeah. He told him it was Shanti. And Diamond said that, Tommy didn't want to say anything until we knew, who we could trust. Again, Vic is losing all his deodorant at this point. And he said, well, so the plan is we're going to meet up. And Shanti was supposed to take us all out. And that's why I gave everybody a different address. And I was confused because I was like, when did we see them go to different addresses? Or was that last season?
Yeah, it was last season. Something from last season.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. It's like irrelevant at this point.
Okay. So basically, he lets them know that, Shanti is the one that she was playing both sides, and she got Claudia hemmed up along with the Serbs. And so I was like, oh, but that's when I knew. I was like, why are they even talking about Claudia? Claudia gone. And that's when my little antennas went up, and I said, something ain't right. Why we even mention her? She gone. But anyway. So then, what happened next? I'm sorry. Okay, so he sent Vic up north somewhere on some run or whatever to, hit the block. That's what they do. And then Diamond is like, why'd you let this snitch out of here? And he was like, because, man, he on borrowed time, but I got a plan. He's on the clock, okay? And then Diamond gets a text letting him know that Merkovic was found unalive in the cell. And so, he was like, well, man, we got to move fast. And, on everybody the Serbs was supplying before Miguel does. And so that's the plan. And because, but he was like, but hold on, because Che ain't going to want no street war. And Tommy said, well, we're going to let Che think we cool and we sharing the streets with Miguel. But we both know we can destroy that man. And we trying to be the only connect in Chicago. And I said, well, that was always the plan. You know what I'm saying? Money, power, respect's what you need in life. It's the key to life. You'll see the light.
Yeah. Get it.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Oh, blatant truth. I was too. I was so upset. I was so upset to hear about that. I was like, why? I couldn't stand her when she was on the show.
Yeah.
And now she can't even do nothing. Like, she ain't got no power, no nothing. Like,
DeMarcus is team Claudia, unfortunately.
Right.
DeMarcus is always on the wrong team.
Yeah.
We know this. DeMarcus, this is... You heard him just talk about Angela. Like, he's always on the wrong team.
Yeah, I wasn't surprised that she was still alive, though, because it was just a shank. And, if we ain't see the body, they ain't dead. That's a raising Canaan.
All right, so we see Stacey. She got back to the team. She's trying to figure out what the plan is. I'm sorry, they're trying to figure out what the plan is with Egan. And she's like, you know what? Screw Egan. Apparently, she decided to go with Donna, with what Donna said. And she said, forget about Egan. And, we're going to focus on this Rico. So then they find out that Merkovic is out of here. And Claudia was also hit. And she's like, they're like, oh, is she out of here too? And dun, dun, dun. They're like, dang. So I was like, okay, clearly Claudia is still in the mix.
Mm-hmm.
In the mix.
And if you're going to make Claudia in the mix, I mean, she ain't even a good Claudia in the mix because she's stuck up in jail.
Exactly. She can't even do nothing.
Right.
She's crying for protection.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Where we leave off? I know we left off at Claudia. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
Not Claudia. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, Shanti goes to talk to Jannard, right? Is this it?
Well, I'll just do it.
Okay.
So Tommy went to go see Shanti and Jannard, and they surprised as hell to see this man. They like
he got 9 lives.
Yeah, clearly he ain't being tortured. Nothing. Like what?
Right.
What going on? But he let them know that they got to make a play for all of Markovic's customers, starting with the Albanians. So he told Jannard that he's going to need him basically to work that night and tell, and he told Shanti to basically to lay low because, you know, she always want to be in the mix too. And after he left, yeah, Jannard is like, he just won't die. He just won't die. No.
Let's not forget that before Tommy came in, they was talking about, again, the plot to get rid of Diamond and get rid of Tommy so they can be on the throne. And he was right there at the doorway like he heard everything, but he didn't give away like he heard anything. So,
right.
You know, that's how I like how Tommy's moving. What's up, y'all?
Hey, Support Gaming. Welcome. Blatant, we did talk about it and we skipped over it very quickly because we all said nothing about it was sexy. We compared that girl to Clarissa Shields. So that was the synopsis. That was the synopsis of the scene. Okay. So Stacey, hold on. Thank you. So Stacey goes to visit Claudia, who's still alive, and she got this effed up attitude. And she asks Stacey, who the fuck are you? And what do you want from me? And so, you know, Stacey introduces herself, and Claudia recognizes her name and tells her, look, Vic is the one that helped set me up, okay? And, you know, Stacey was like, yeah, but you weren't the intended target. And so she tells her that, you know, Tommy is the one that really set you up, but you already know that. And so she said, well, if you want Markovic, I'll give you everything on him. And Stacey said, unfortunately, he's no longer with us because of the Marquez cartel. And bitch, you're next. And so Claudia was like, what do you want? And Stacey said, I want you to help me take down the Marquez cartel. And Stacey said, bitch, fuck off. Okay? I ain't telling you nothing. And so Stacey just walked away like, okay, girl. I see you sooner rather than later. Whether I see you in a box, it's different.
Claudia. I'm sick of her.
Cool.
Claudia,
right. I'm like, and not you still in the bed after being shanked, and you still got the nerve to talk pop-ish. Get a life.
So here we go again. Shanti and Jannard, they trying to come up with a plan to take out Tommy on their own, you know, since the Miguel plan fell through. Then he gets a text from King Kilo basically saying it's 911, you need to come up here right now. And he felt like he tired of dealing with all of this mess.
Yeah. All right. So Stacey gets in her car. Now this was nice. Okay. I like how this scene went. So, you know, she get in her car. She think everything all good. And Vic sneaks his way into the passenger seat. That's why when I tell y'all, when I get in my car, the first thing I do, and I do it quickly, is lock my doors. But anyway, but first I make sure nobody's in my car before I lock my doors. Anyway, so then, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm real paranoid and stuff like that. So then she's like, so she pulled a piece on him. She's like, what you doing here? I can't believe you alive. And he tells her, yeah, no thanks to you. You're a sloppy bitch. And so he tells her, well, you know, we came to get you, but you were gone, and all I found was your phone left behind. So Vic cuts her off and said, look, Tommy thinks that the snitch is somebody else. And this is why I said, this is why you need to go. This is why you need to go. And so he tells her about Shanti, and Stacey was like, that don't make no sense because we weren't working with her. And she was like, sir, you're probably being played. And I said, if this one thing, I don't usually agree with Stacey, but in this moment. So Vic doesn't think so. And he explains, nah, Shanti had a side hustle with Claudia and she was playing both sides. And so his dumb ass thinks, you know, I'm in the clear. I'm good. And so he tells her, so, you know, Tommy got me working. His business as usual. And so, you know, I believe if Tommy knew, I'd be unalive already. And so Vic says, you know, so this is my chance. Right. And so he was like, so this is my chance to get out clean. And Stacey said, oh, well, this is going to work out real well for us. And he was like, nah, I want out. O-U-T out. Like, you know how they did Itchy did O-U-T out. Okay. And And he was like, send me to Nebraska or somewhere where y'all should have sent Tasha. Don't send me where you sent Tasha because she was down the street. But send me somewhere for real that's, witness protection. And so Stacey said, look, I need you to help me nail your sister so we can put her in lockup for good. And then you can leave town. And Stacey tells him, I'm not your problem. I'm the solution. But don't with me. FAFO if you want to. And I said, ooh, Stacey. Getting a little fiery, giving me a little Noma vibe.
Noma.
It's the haircut. It's the haircut.
Man, I'm glad you know what? You're a true Power fan. You remember Noma because nobody remembers Noma, right?
I actually I prefer Noma over. I think the worst villain in and I can't say it's Power Universe. I think the worst villain that they've ever given us in this realm is what's the name with the fire thing from BMF with
that's
the
not
team.
Power though. That's not
Power. I know, but I'm saying that's why I said it's not Power, but Henrietta was the worst, but it's still
yes.
Henrietta was the worst villain that
I agree. I agree with you. I agree with you on that. I agree. But Noma was whack. She was a sex crazed whack ass villain.
Noma got hers in every way, and I appreciated that.
She's whack. She cut somebody's hand off in the beginning. That's it. That was the only thing I was like, yo. After that, nothing.
Yo, VACAY, when I saw that, I thought, oh,
yeah,
Noma about to be the truth. And then after that, she did nothing.
I thought she was gonna be a formidable enemy. Man, she was just having sex with Method Man and this man. Man, get up out of here.
Thank you so much, Blatant Truth, for being on your job tonight. I really appreciate you because I don't know what's going on, but they is wild.
Look at Gemini Don. Look at Gemini Don. Don't get me started on Henrietta, man. Jesus Christ, I hate her.
Yeah, I really don't like her. I was never a fan.
Yeah.
All right, Nails.
So Chan went to go see Claudia and tell her, my clients ain't happy basically because your ass got them locked up. Okay. And she was like, this ain't my fault. Okay. And said,
now this guy, Chan,
he basically
he makes a good villain.
He was like, if you lying, Markovic will have your head. Okay. I'm sorry, not Markovic. You'll end up like Markovic. Okay. And she told him, look, tell Ortega that he needs to take out Tommy and Shanti. And she wants revenge just as much as she does. And basically she's willing to do whatever he needs.
Thank you for the $2 super chat, DeMarcus. Noma is in Bel Air. I think you did tell me that in the comments. I haven't tuned into Bel Air yet. Well, because I've never really watched it, but I never liked Henrietta either. Yeah, it was just something off about her character. But this one, Chan, I like him as a villain. It's just the way he look at you. You know you about to die.
Yeah, he's very stoic. He's very stoic. He's very
that's the word. Thank you. Look at using our vocabulary, our Encyclopedia Britannica.
I got a little thesaurus over here. You know what I'm saying?
Right, go ahead. We love it. Love to see it. All right, so let's move on. Diamond and Tommy have gone down to this Albanian social club looking for this guy, Peter. Okay. They're immediately noticed when they walk in, of course, because they're the only, people that probably aren't Albanian. And so they're questioning, why the hell you here? So Tommy said, look, I'm here to talk business. So, Peter's security moves to the side and Peter said, no shade. I don't really think we got no business. And Tommy said, well, actually, Pistol Pete, okay? Merkovic got murked. So that means the serbs are out and we're in. And Peter said, well, actually, Tantrum Tommy, okay? I did hear the word and we already got a new supplier. So he says Miguel already paid him a visit earlier that afternoon. I said, Miguel be on it, boy. He don't waste no time. That's what you get for running around doing all this other stuff, Tommy. Okay. You got to show some sense of urgency.
You should have did the night before.
Right. The same way he should have went and see Maria, but
that's what I was talking about.
Right.
The night before.
So he was like, well, how much is Miguel charging you for a key? And Peter tells him 30. And so Tommy said, look, I'll give it to you for the 28. You know what I'm saying? And so Pete said, I don't be breaking no deals. I done already, shook hands, did all that stuff. I don't want no problems. So Tommy said, look, I'll even throw in a couple Irish bars up north for you to run that you could deal out of. And Peter says, sir, you should leave.
Bounce.
And I said, well, Well. Yes, he has a sinister look about him, untrustworthy. Chan ain't no joke. I'm like, damn. Well, Chan gonna be added to Tommy's canceling Christmas list.
Word.
Right, they pulled up too late. Where is Jennifer Sue? Oh, I forgot about Jennifer Sue. That's true. I don't think, did we ever see her? I knew he had an attorney and I remember her name. I remember the last name, but I don't think we ever got to see her, did we?
Yeah, we don't need her right now.
Not until Tommy gets locked up.
Exactly.
Right.
So after they leave the bar, basically Diamond is like, look, I ain't trying to start no war with Miguel. Okay. Especially after Che gave them the serves. Tommy's like, look, the plan is to the plan. Okay, we still gonna be the only connect in Chicago. And Tommy said, basically we're gonna take this hit, okay, and then we're gonna continue building. Then we'll come back and undercut Miguel, and then take his entire customer base. So, he's like, we'll get what we can for now and take the rest later and play the long game. And basically says, for right now, we're just gonna go lock in the Italians.
Right. So then we move on to Miguel. He's talking to one of his boys. DeMarcus, did you get his name? DeMarcus?
Go ahead, Trace.
Sorry, we pushing the button at the same time.
Yes.
But yeah, so his boy comes and talks to him and let him know that Tommy made a play to try to get the Albanians. But he shoot him away. So Miguel said, basically, Tommy is an unalive man walking, okay? And his homeboy was like, well, you can't unalive him because then Che might come after you. And so Miguel tells him, I ain't gonna do it myself, stupid.
You big dummy.
Right, you big dummy. He said, Che won't know what happened. He said, I plan to let all the other Tommy's other adversaries take him down, and then I'm just gonna serve him up on a platter. He said, let me serve you up. Let me serve you up.
Wow. you be pulling them out, boy. I forgot all about that song.
It's a little jukebox that goes on.
Yes, that's what I'm about to call you, jukebox, yo. You jukey. What's up, Juke?
Juke.
Juke Trees.
All right, so then we see D-Mac.
I'm so tired of this little boy.
He runs up on Diamond to find out if he's ever talked to Tommy about letting him back in. And he said basically right now is a bad time. And he needed to sit his little ass down, okay? He get his ass in trouble for taking out the cop and Mad Dog. So he says he's working on getting him back in CBI, but if he keep on showing he can't take orders, maybe he don't need to be with them at all. So run along, little boy.
I hate how they writing him, man. I said this on one of my lives, man, because they introduce us to him. He's supposed to be a mathematical genius. Turn around, now he's just a regular old kid in the street trying to get back in the gang. I'm like, this sucks, yo. I
agree. D-Mac is worse than Tariq in OG Power. I absolutely agree.
Oh, absolutely.
Look, I'm so happy Diamond told D-Mac to sit his little ass down. I'm with you on that.
Word.
I was like, bruh, you getting too big. As my grandmother said, you getting too big for your britches. Okay. So then, this was my scene, right? Okay. So then our boy goes back to see Claudia and tells her, look, girl, you safe for now because your story check out. Okay. And she was like, oh, well, thanks for believing me. He said, nah, bitch, I ain't believe you. Okay. He said, but you will live just a tad bit longer. And so Claudia starts throwing out plans on how she can help take Shanti and Tommy down. He said, no. First of all, you in the hospital, babe. What are you going to do?
Right.
What are you really going to do? He said, we got this, okay? And they'll both be unalive tonight. And so Claudia was like, well, where does that leave me, with being business partners? And am I going to have protection while I'm in here? And he said, you still alive, ain't you?
That was funny.
And I said, well.
I like that.
That part. It makes me wonder what type of, because she looked like she really got that was like that girl hit an artery.
Oh yeah, she's skinny as hell. I mean, somebody just put a paper clip on her. She gonna be like,
I'm wondering if they're gonna give us she got stabbed in her kidney and somebody donated one or something like. Why is she still here?
Yeah. Yeah, it's for a reason. We need to see her die officially. It'll be satisfying to all of us who hate her.
I agree. Yeah, we can get rid of Claudia.
Yes.
I don't remember that, but I saw you say that earlier in the chat, DeMarcus. No, I thought I got the first super chat, DeMarcus. I only seen one, unless I missed something. If I did, I didn't see this. I apologize. Thank you, DeMarcus, for bringing it to my attention. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Support game in 2026 started all this mess.
Really?
I don't know what that means, but thank you, baby.
What is that about?
Right. I don't know what y'all going at it about. The Claudia hate is real. Yeah, we don't like her over here. She can't sit with us.
You know what it is.
Okay. So we see Jannard. He wants to go meet up with Kilo, and found out that, he's had a change of heart. Okay. He wants this man to take D-Mac out now. Okay. And basically gave this man a week. So do I have a picture for the next one? Oh, maybe I don't.
Oh, when he runs to go tell Shanti?
Yeah, I guess I don't. Okay, so then he basically ran to go tell Shanti. And she's like, well, if he'll wait a week, he'll wait 3. Okay. And we should play this to his grief to our advantage. And said, he won't come for. Basically, he won't come for us if we play our hand right. So she said, basically, we'll show Kilo that Diamond and Tommy are the ones protecting D-Mac and sit back and watch him tear them to pieces. And we'll bring D-Mac close to us and, give him all the stuff the little boys want. That's out here hustling, the money, the membership, the BS. Okay. He'll be eating out the palm of our hands until we decide to serve him up to Kilo ourselves. Shanti she's a little.
Yeah, she'll want to be. Yeah, she'll want to be diabolical person. And I say want to be because her plans don't ever really rock out.
Right. Steven said D-Max accepted a deal with Marshall to work with him and Tommy, bye. The irony, Big Baby Davis is currently locked up for his tax situation. Damn it, Big Baby Davis. Damn. Who is Big Baby Davis?
That's King whatever his name is.
He's locked up for taxes?
In real life, yeah.
Oh, in real life?
In real life, yeah.
Okay, well, I appreciate you, Gemini Dawn, for the tea. Look at you, okay?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that. Claudia can get off my TV. I can't stand her, right? DeMarcus on the island by himself. Imagine if Diamond tells Jannard or Shanti that D-Mac took out Seamus Bennigan.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember Seamus.
That's a detective.
Oh, Stacey Marks could hear this information and arrest D-Mac. D-Mac goes to prison with King Kilo.
And then King Kilo
now, DeMarcus, you're onto something. I like where you're going. Shanti's scene with Jannard plotting to unalive D-Mac reminds me of Jukebox plotting with Kanan to smoke Tariq.
DeMarcus, that's an imaginary prediction, right? Because yes.
I already said I think DeMarcus somebody be working in that room, in these rooms, and that's why they be throwing the stuff out there. Vic goes to see Paulie's wife. I did not get her name. DeMarcus, help me out in the chat.
Beth is her name.
Oh, thank you, Beth. And he gives her an envelope to give to the U.S. attorney should anything happen to him. And then he give her some money for all his family put her through. And then he dips and basically said, you ain't never going to see me again. And I said, well.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
That was supposed to be emotional. It wasn't.
It wasn't. Because we all wanted you to go no way. But I'm glad that you left something behind, I guess. So then.
Because we didn't even really know Beth. Now, Paulie.
I had an attachment to Paulie.
Paulie was the man.
Mm-hmm.
Until he wasn't.
Big Baby was still a man, even though he got unalived.
The way that he got unalived was the dumbest way that he got unalived. You gonna go out there, put your hands out, come and get me, and they shot him right in the chest. Paulie.
Oh, you are really dropping some tea.
Yeah.
He was a former basketball player on the Celtics, did good as King Kilo, yet he got caught up in real life and doing some time. Damn. Mm-hmm. Look, Candy said Big Baby was not believable talking about I can't sleep. Sir, you have nothing but time. That was funny.
Baby.
Late Truth said Big Baby was looking a little AI. Okay.
The way he was talking was a little weird. It's like, I want you to check him out right now. I was like, you wasn't talking like that last season, bro. Like, why are you talking like that?
Maybe he got the diabetes or something when he was in the thing.
His acting coach was like, be extreme, and that's his extreme. I can't sleep. Take him out now. I'm like, what's wrong with your mouth, bro? Weird.
So Jannard tells Diamond that he went to talk to Kilo. He wants D-Mac unalive now. Diamond tells him, well, you know, unalive and D-Mac will mess up everything that they built so far. And so Jannard was like, yeah, but okay, and Jannard was like, yeah, but if we don't do it, then we weaken the coalition. And yeah, if we do it, then Tommy gonna come after us. So Diamond tells him, well, screw it. Take care of it. Secure the bag. And make sure it can't be traced back to us. And I said, well, damn, you didn't think long or hard about that at all.
Remember, he been wanting D-Mac gone.
That's true.
Yeah.
So Jannard tells him that, you know, he shouldn't be concerned about keeping things from Tommy because Tommy doesn't tell him everything, like he's cracking Miguel's sister, Maria. And so Jannard promises to go handle the D-Mac stuff and tells Diamond, you know, you take care of Tommy.
He's like, I heard.
Right.
Jannard sucks.
He does. He does. He's the most. He's a really bad. Like, I can't say Kane was this bad. He's a really bad criminal. Oh, look at you, DeMarcus. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Remember that Vic recorded Tommy.
Christmas.
And I know, right? Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving. Tommy and Chavo Gardenia from the DSD on that necklace in the envelope. Vic gave Beth that necklace in the envelope to give to Stacey Marks. This is why Tommy flees Chicago. Oh, okay. Okay. If you got a job at Stars, DeMarcus, just say that. Jim and I said Jannard straight up is a troublemaker and jealous of Tommy. Nobody didn't know about Maria or Tommy until he told Diamond. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. He's a hater. And even when he's like, when she was like, oh, or I won't jump ahead, but when Shanti's like, oh, you still cool to take him down? No, you know this is weak. You know you're his backbone. You gonna have to be the power to get anything to happen.
It's just the fact that he's even plotting it. Like
that part too.
But he doesn't seem sure at all. He's like, yeah, I'm
that's what I'm saying.
He's just kind of going along with it, you know.
He's not convincing at all.
Because I think initially he was okay with it.
What if he takes out Shanti when she tries to take out Diamond?
Jannard?
Yes. Like he totally flips on her. I can see that happening.
So
really?
Yeah.
I will say, I don't know. I like that. I like that plot twist. I don't know if I could see it, but I can say that I don't see him going through with Unalive and Diamond. He just
they tried. Remember they tried before and it didn't work. And so when she said, "Yeah, go to the barbershop and make it look like a robbery," like Jannard should have said, "Yo, I already tried that. Yo, it didn't work."
Right.
It didn't work. Mm-hmm.
All right. So then we see Diamond. He went to go see Tommy about the stuff Jannard told him, and he feels like, he's like, yo, is that why you didn't really press the Albanians? Because you're not trying to cause no rift with Miguel? And Tommy was like, no, because I want to crush him. Okay. And said that his personal life is not going to be a problem when it comes to their business. Diamond said it already has. Okay. And basically said, you messed up by not telling me about her. We do business together. And if you continue to keep me in the dark, our business ain't going to last. So he basically told him no more lies. Okay. And no more keeping stuff. Otherwise, he's going to walk. And Tommy was like, you know what? You're right. I shouldn't be hiding stuff. And said, basically, you know, the plan is the same. Diamond basically said, don't mess up again or we're done. It's going to be
Remember what Tommy said? The first thing he said was, is that a threat? Like,
right.
About to get froggy? What's up? But he was like, yo, you just messing up. You're going to be without a partner. Diamond was like, I ain't going to go after you. I'm just going to leave. You know? Yeah. Oh, God. Right. What is this?
More trolls. But I don't...
That's on my side. That's on my side.
Oh, it's on your side? I was going to say.
Squad. Handle that.
Squad. Into my light work.
So then we move on to... I actually really love this scene because I love to see Stacey get that work from her husband. Oh, this ain't it. Okay, there we go. So Stacey tells Bobby, because I ain't remember his name either, but he's a nice looking Caucasian man. So she tells him that, you know, they want they want me to run for mayor and stuff. But that's not even what I called you in here for. I was here letting you know that Vic is alive and he gonna help me nail Claudia. And Bobby tells her, guess what, my dear, I really don't give a damn. Okay, all you care about is your ego. And he said, and I done already talked to my commander, and I'm quitting the task force. You.
Mic drop.
All right. I was like, yes, Bobby. That got me a little. Thank you, Bobby DeFranco. Okay.
Oh my God.
I mean, he's no Tate or anything, but
Okay. So then we see Tommy. He wants to go see Shanti to discuss, Claudia still being alive. And then they heard somebody coming up in the spot. So he like, you expecting company? She was like, I don't like company.
Okay.
Come to find out, just like Chan said, the Marquez's cartel came through and all got taken out by the two of them. And I mean,
and can I say, even though I'm not a Shanti fan, I really liked to see her and Tommy come together, even though he knows that she's the ops and she feels like he's the op. You know what I mean? I like the fact that they were able to come together because we ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? I was like, hey, you only got one life to live. We got to band together. You know what I'm saying?
Tommy has 9 lives, though.
Well, that's true. Can't forget about that. So then we move over to thank you, Nels. Tommy sneaks up on Miguel. This is real short for me, so if any y'all want to add anything,
it's one sentence for me.
Mine says Tommy sneaks up on Miguel and they exchange words about Maria and how they plan to overtake each other in these streets.
I literally said to talk mess about how he's going to take his business from up under him.
Okay,
just slinging their slongs back and forth. That's
right.
what they're doing.
It was a dick holding contest or something like that, or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Not holding, but yes, I know.
Whatever.
Nobody's holding anybody's dick over here. Okay, we don't do that.
Is it a pissing contest?
Yes. I don't Treese with dick holding. That's what you do, ma'am. Okay. You and your man. That's what you do.
Oh God!
Here we go. After dark has started.
It is 11 o'clock.
Look, not for him yet. Not for him.
Right.
So this scene, we see Claudia's girlfriend. She came to let her know that
I forgot who this girl was. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, it's her girlfriend. Yeah.
The girlfriend.
Remember, she invested like the money to get her help.
I mean, after she started talking to her, I remember.
Oh, I thought you didn't remember her name.
No, I mean, I didn't remember that either. But when she first started talking to her, I was like, who is this girl? Because at first, when she was like, not trying to jump ahead, but when she said, go talk to Ortega, I was like, is she like the girl Chan? Why would she go speak for you? So I didn't make the connection until they kept talking.
So yeah, Claudia's girlfriend came to let her know, look, the attempt on Shanti and Tommy failed. I mean, duh. Okay. So she wanted to let her know. So she wanted to let her know. Okay, Siri, hold on.
And that's why I don't do it with Siri.
That's why you type yours.
Yeah, that's why I type mine up. I ain't got time.
Basically, she wanted she wanted the girlfriend to let Ortega know that as long as she's alive, Tommy's going to continue to come for her.
Yep.
And then basically she had to suck her girlfriend off a cliff because she was talking about how she can't do this and it's team too much. And she's like, girl, relax. Okay. Like, I got you. Relax.
Even though I'm behind this glass. I got you, girl.
I ain't even got myself, but I got you.
Okay. So then we see Tommy go see Maria. And she's at the house. All right. She says she knows that what she asked of him is almost impossible, but he needs to try because Miguel is her brother. Tommy sits there and looks her dead in her face and promised that he would never unalive Miguel. And I said, but you might get him unalive, but you may not do it with your own hands. But okay, I guess
we're doing the same thing.
I guess, it's not a lie. So, but so then she was like, then they was, you know, getting a little sexy or whatever, and she fall all into his arms, but they get interrupted by Tommy's phone. And she said, go. I know the life that I'm signing up for. I knew what it was when I signed up. I'll be here waiting for you. And I said, oh, okay.
That's why she ain't give a damn that he ain't coming in the same night.
It's weird.
Right.
Weird couple.
Yeah, it's weird.
So then listen, I thought this was it. I thought this was it for D-Mac when he was up there looking at his phone, standing on the street corner.
Okay.
So we see D-Mac. You know, he gets called over to the car by Jannard, tells him to get in the car. He's like, homie, I'm gonna take orders from you. So of course he had to tell him that Diamond is the one that sent him and they got a job for him. So his little thirsty ass gets in the car, of course.
Yeah, I thought old boy was gonna be up out of here.
I thought when he was looking on his phone, I thought it was gonna be a drive-by situation.
And that's why I tell you, I be real serious about being aware of my surroundings. Like that, literally, he made me nervous just when I saw him.
Literally just walking the streets like he ain't do nothing.
Nothing. Just and at night, just out in the dark, all watching the time lapse. They didn't want to say TikTok, but watching the time lapse.
He don't got no place to go, ain't making no money, just watching people make money, getting jealous of them. He want to make some money.
Bladen said, I hope Tommy's not gonna be acting like this the whole season. I hear you, boo. I understand. Okay, support gaming. I think this is a valid question. Who is better, Maria, Angela, or Paz? I gotta say
Maria.
Better at what?
Angela.
Better at what?
Person.
A better person?
Were you talking about better looking? Because
Like,
we're talking about better looking. I gotta go with Angela.
Oh, there's still Maria.
Maria'd be second, and then Paz would be third.
Maria is better looking than Angela.
Yeah, she is.
Hands down.
I mean, in the order.
Did you forget what Angela looks like?
No, I always thought Angela was beautiful.
I'm not saying she's bad looking. She's just not better than Maria.
In the order that he asked it, that's what it is. Maria, Angela, Paz.
Exactly.
Paz shouldn't even be on that list, okay? Like,
well, hey, now Paz in another show was a baddie.
But not in Power.
The New Black, Paz was a baddie.
Not in Power.
Yeah, in Power.
Power, she looking like a broke up mother.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, it's looking bad.
Yeah. So then we move on. Okay, Vic. He headed to his car. This is the last scene, looking like he about to make a getaway. And that's when he's confronted by Tommy and Diamond. And Tommy lets him know that I saw you with that detective, okay? And Vic said, well, how long have you known? I said, who does that?
Forever.
You've been pretending to be a snitch this long, trying to protect your life.
And then he gives himself away.
You're not going to lie and be like, no, you didn't. Maybe it was somebody else. Maybe you should get your prescription checked, Tom. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's wild to go this long and get this far and then be like, how did you know? I said, oh, Vic, on my screen.
You just gave yourself away.
So blown by that. So basically, Tommy said, yeah, I've known for a while now. And he said, you know, and your biggest mistake was thinking you could outsmart me because you're stupid. And he acts like, you know, he was going to unalive him right there. But Tommy said, nah, not tonight. I got other plans for you. And he said, now I own you. And you're going to be my inside man to the feds. And I said, well, you won't be getting on no planes today. No planes, trains, none of the sorts.
Dun, dun, dun.
Gemini Don, I highly disagree.
With this one?
Yes.
You take Maria over Angela any day.
Nah, they were both cute, in my opinion.
I'll take Maria.
They were both cute, but Maria's way cuter.
Maria got better areolas.
See, your judgment is way off.
VACAY, that had nothing to do. See,
it has everything to do with my decision to say Maria is over. Okay? Shout out to the areola gang. Shout out to Moist Squad. Salute.
Victor Flynn rolling all over in his grave right now, knowing his boy's a snitch. Absolutely, Gemini Don. Absolutely, Jesus. I agree. But yeah, y'all. So thank y'all. We appreciate you for being here with us to do this recap. Before we get up out of here, VACAY, what you got going on this week?
Yeah. Thank you again for having me. Always a pleasure to hang out with y'all and talk power now. Now we on power. Did a first reaction video or live for this for Power 4. So check that out. My new Empowered, my season finale, well, part 1 season finale. It's in the membership. I may release it tonight. We'll see. Just for you guys to check it out. So look out for that. Empowered, the season finale of part 1. All right. What else we got? We got Reasonable Doubt coming up tomorrow. So check us out tomorrow. We're doing the squad. We're doing Reasonable Doubt. We did, me and the ladies up here, we did Reasonable Doubt too. So check that live out as well. Make sure you like both sides. And yeah, man, we just get ready for this party, man. The party's going down. My birthday's coming through the 21st. Get ready. I got music. I got entertainment. We going to have a whole lot of fun videos and all of that stuff. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Keep checking out the shorts. I'll see you guys soon. Salute.
All right. Treese, did you already know that there is no episode tomorrow for Beyond the Gates? I did not, but thank you. I appreciate it for giving me the heads up so I'm not sitting on the edge of my seat at 2 o'clock trying to figure out what's wrong with my TV and why the show ain't on. So no, I didn't know that. Thank you. Why are they hiatus? You need to DM me, Blatant Truth, so we can talk offline, or Twitter, IG, one of the two, or one of the few. We own everything, but yeah, that's weird. I want to know why. But anyway, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. It's a repeat. Okay. Well, that's good. I mean, I was in the middle of editing the last 2 to get them up tonight. But yeah, y'all, I appreciate y'all. If you haven't already, please go ahead, hit that like button.
Make sure you comment.
Make sure that you guys subscribe.
And hit the notification bell.
Make sure you're following us on all the platforms. That's the TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, Blue Sky, IG, Facebook, and the Lemonade, y'all. And yeah, catch us. Obviously, we'll be Beyond the Gates tomorrow. Thank you, Blatant Truth. Catch us, Real Housewives Potomac, the Braxtons, and then of course Nels may be gone next week because she has baby shower duties to be on, and we're celebrating her new arrival. But yeah, so look out obviously for Reasonable Doubt and all our regular stuff. And of course, catch us again next week, Sunday at 10 p.m. for our recap of Force. But thank you guys. Be safe. Have a good week. We love y'all. Bye-bye.